Hey, what's up? So, all of us are pretty much stuck at home during this, coronavirus epidemic. And a lot of workouts you can just kind of do from home, and you don't need all the equipment. I mean, I'm lucky enough to have, I'm lucky enough to have a soccer goal and whatnot, but just want to show, body workouts you can do with just something laying around the yard. If you have just a dumbbell, whatever, you can do it. So let's go ahead and let's get this started. Can't really connect my phone while I'm recording. I get it, but good music during workouts pretty key. Very first thing you want to do, it's pretty much just stretch out, Today I'm going to focus on lower body, 3 simple workouts as well as core, but the groin, very important stretch, one of the most, pulled muscles, tendons, areas. If you really want to stretch good, kind of breathe with your the rhythm of your blood flowing, if you know what I mean. All right, I'm already stretched out, but hamstrings are another important one back here. So another tip is, you want to stretch as far as you can, but if you're working on flexibility, you want to, with every breath, you want to move a little closer. So, for instance, I'm just going to go through it how I stretch. So while you want to do that, every breath, every time you stretch a little more, you're putting oxygen to your muscles. It's going through your muscle fibers. So that's why it's good to practice. The more severe you get into the stretch, breathe a little bit, because you're feeding that oxygen to your muscle fibers. And it's gonna improve just overall fitness and flexibility if that's what you're working on. My goal is to be able to do a split, I don't know, by like a year or two, but that's a different story when you're a little older. Flexibility becomes an issue. That's why most of the top gymnasts in the world are 15, 16, 17 that you see on the Olympics. That's when your body starts developing that. That's why I wish I would have gotten to gymnastics, when I was 14, 15, 16. But as a male, when you're a teenager, you're too cool for it. You don't want to seem gay or like a cheerleader or whatever, but those are the most fit people. Anyway, all right. Let's get into this workout. All right, so you've already stretched out everything. First thing we're gonna do, just air squats. You can do them with nothing. Sorry, I have no cameraman. All right, see how I did those, and I kind of, every time I went down and up, when I went down, I held that breath in. until I was fully set, I relieved that breath. Your body's so used to, basically whenever you breathe in, as soon as you breathe out, that's when your muscles relax. That's how your body works. So holding it in, getting fully back, then releasing. That's the reason I do that. So you can do it like that. If you have something small, you can do it with that. That will help with balance as well. If you have an actual weight, you can do it with that. Bam. Bam. If you live out in the middle of nowhere, you got a stick. Whatever. Don't really need to worry about your repetitions or your weight, honestly, if you're beginning to it or just want to keep all around in good shape rather than a power lifter. You're more worried about getting all the way to the position where your legs are flat. I haven't stretched in a while, so I can't hold it, but you want this. That's why people mess up their back and everything at the gym, trying to squat whatever pounds. You gotta be flexible before you do any of this crap. Hold on. Yeah, keep some water handy. Most of the top power lifters, like, you know, deadlift, bench press, etc., they stretch like 3 hours a day before. They know how to time it out right, but those big 500-pound dudes lifting up logs and stuff, their flexibility is the first thing they have to focus on, and it sucks when your muscle fibers are that big. But so that was a squat. Let's get into you have no equipment at all, and you want to do a little bit of cardio, but / endurance type stuff. So let's get into it. So these are called Thai burpees. They're similar to but the goal of this is to start out squatting, jump up, and have your hands and knees touch each other. Angle the camera a little better so you can see the full range of motion. So that's called a Thai burpee. I learned that while I was in the United States Marine Corps. It will help you if you're, number one, you're doing box jump. That's pretty much box jumps. If you're trying to lose your waistline, that's a good way to do it. It will improve your vertical jump. It will improve your squat because of the flexibility as well as the muscle endurance. Just a good workout. But let's go ahead and we're gonna do, I'm gonna do 3 sets of, I'll do three sets of 6, just to keep it simple. And this is kind of more intermediate, but hey, whatever. We're gonna do this the coronavirus way. You want to rest. You want to rest about 30, I'd say about 30 seconds, 20 seconds in between sets, because I'll go over it because my time's coming up. Second set. See how I started coming towards the camera? You want to stay stationary. I just haven't done this in a while and getting back into it. All right, set 3. My goal now, my heart rate's going up a little bit. I'm burning calories. I'm shocking the body, you know. You want to do something really intense for a minute and then kind of chill for 20-30 seconds, back at it. All your body doesn't know nothing to do but burn calories. All right. So if I was gonna do another set or two, I would, you know, obviously I would, in 20 seconds, my body right now is probably coming down a little bit from the physical activity. So it's kind of back to its normal level. But now I would, if I was gonna get right back to it, I'd want to shock it again. You do something like that, five minutes straight throughout the day, 3 separate times. I mean, for now, man, you're good. I'm telling you, you just gotta shock your body pretty much. Yeah. All right. Well, let me get on some water real quick. Make sure you keep that water handy. The key to weight loss is nutrition, number 1. Staying hydrated with water just helps because your body's, you know, already like 70% water. I'll really quick. All right, yeah. So yeah, you want to stay hydrated. Even if you're not training or working out, that water flushes out the toxins that foods have, even some of the cleaner foods. So you definitely want to do that. But I'm just going to get into a core workout now. And this one is one of the most simplest, but I'd say best. Just because you're using your body. So people have lower back problems a lot, especially when you get a little older, or if you've worked in an industry where you've bend and swooped a lot or whatever. You don't have a bad back. That means your abdominal muscles are weak. That's just what it is. It's a center of balance, it's a core, it's everything. So makes sense. It's the antagonist, so it's the opposite of that, the back muscle you have there, or however it works. That's how the muscles work. There's protagonist, antagonist. Anyway, so if somebody says they have a bad back, they could have a bad back, especially from, you know, years, decades, but it all starts with the core, I'm telling you. It's your center of gravity, it's your balance. It's in the middle of your body. It controls everything. It's one of those muscle fibers that you can work out every day And it, unlike the bicep or your pectoral, you got to work it out. You know, I don't know the exact hours, but you gotta give it time to rest. You gotta sleep right. You gotta have the right diet. Blah blah blah. With your abs, you can work them out every day, and they'll just get stronger and stronger. So we're just gonna go over the simple plank. Bam, easy, right? So this is a plank, the plank position. So what you want, I'm gonna take off my shirt just to make it a more accurate description of how you want your body. So your real goal is, yeah, you want to be able to plank as long as you can, but you want your back straight and your butt kind of arched a little bit, you know. Being able to hold it will come with time. What you really want to work, if you can hold this straight for 10 seconds, it's better than holding this, see, arch back, for 2 minutes. You ain't doing nothing. Right now, my energy is focused on my core. You can switch it up, and you still want to keep that. Obviously, I'm not the V cut, but you want to keep that straight. You want to keep that straight. It's going to work your obliques out. You can lift your legs. There's multiple ways. Hold it, switch it up. You can, even if you get a little tired, do this. You're still working on your abs, but you're doing more of a isometric workout to your triceps, but you are your abs as well. You can hold it up. Like the push-up position, it's better than doing this. So literally hold it straight. You want your back straight. Bam. Woo. Easy day, right? See, this took almost 20 minutes to record. I'm gonna edit it, but it doesn't take a lot. You know, you gotta be creative. There's YouTube. You can YouTube any workout. Just do it. You know, we'll stay safe and check y'all later. Boy.